At all times, wolves have had a bad reputation. Recall how in numerous fairy tales and children's stories and poems this animal is drawn as a negative hero. Moreover, everywhere he is a rude scoundrel. And our favorite children's fairy tale about Red Riding Hood, which was attempted by the evil gray wolf, and the three piglets? And the cartoon, well, wait a minute, you can list a lot, and in all of them the wolf is a negative character. So, why is the gray wolf a bad animal? This reasoning does not correspond to reality, because the wolf is evil only when he is hungry and wants to eat. It is quite a fair reasoning. To calm down, the wolf must be satiated, and to be satiated he has to get his own food. Each wolf has its own paths for hunting, and they can stretch for hundreds and hundreds of kilometers. Sometimes even 1 week is not enough for an animal to make a complete circle along them. All the trails along such a long stretch are marked: trees, large rocks, stumps, and other noticeable objects that wolves urinate on, as well as dogs that mark bushes and lampposts. Whenever a gray wolf runs past one of these tagged posts, he sniffs it out and finds out which of his fellow wolves has run this way. The main food of gray wolves is meat. To get it, predators often attack lone elk, deer, buffalo, etc. In order to catch at least one large ungulate animal, wolves need to unite and form one inseparable group. Even fast-moving and small roe deer may be caught by 2 or 3 wolves in a pack or outrun, but not alone. One wolf simply won't be able to catch up with this fast animal. Unless the snow is very deep and roe deer is unhealthy on its own, and the fact that it smells fear and doesn't run away quickly. To capture an animal, the wolf needs to sneak up to it as close as possible. Very often wolves follow their prey all day long. They can, without tiring, run after their future prey, kilometer after kilometer, making sure that, in the end, they chase their prey. During the attack, they group perfectly. A few of them attack from the front, while others come in from the rear. When they finally succeed in knocking their prey down, the entire wolf pack immediately pounces on it and begins to tear and torment it until it is killed by their sharp fangs and teeth. Hunting of a wolf pack on an elk. Quite often when hunting elk, 2 completely different wolf families join together. This is mostly unrelated to the prey. After all, a wolf family which is very closely related to another wolf family by kinship ties prefers to live apart from them. Their relations with their neighbors cannot be called friendly. Unite the wolves forced only by need. Even then, 2 families united with each other rarely can kill an elk. For many years, American scientists from an airplane watched wolves and elk living in the same large area on one of the islands of the famous Great Lakes almost every day. For wolves, moose are the only food in winter. Thus, on average, out of 20 wolf hunts for these large animals, only 1 is successful. In their pursuit after an elk they first probe it for strength, and only when they are convinced that it is strong and healthy, and does not intend to give up its life without relentless struggle, they leave it alive and start to look for other prey, but weaker. Any elk, desperately defending itself against an enemy, is capable of striking with such force with its hooves that it can even kill a wolf. Therefore, the gray predators selectively look for prey that is both sick, weakened from parasites, hunger, disease, or very old.